Two sisters have been swapping identities since childhood, sharing two families, two husbands, and a child well into adulthood. However, one day, the older sister Gina suddenly receives a call from her brother-in-law saying that her younger sister Elsa has gone missing, causing their carefully crafted world to collapse in an instant. To find her missing sister, Gina has no choice but to fly back to her hometown from New York. Upon arriving at her sister's house, she discovers a strange woman inside who claims to be the nanny taking care of the child and has been working for several months. This surprises Gina as she has never heard her sister mention this before. Later, Gina goes out to find her brother-in-law, Jack. The first thing he asks her is if there was anything unusual in her recent conversations with Elsa. Gina says they didn't discuss anything special, only that Elsa mentioned taming a new horse last week. However, Jack is surprised to hear this because the horse taming incident happened a month ago. That night, when Gina visits her father's house to comfort him, she discovers that he seems to be hiding something. After repeatedly asking without success, Gina has no choice but to return to her room, claiming she needs to sleep off the jet lag. However, as soon as she enters, she finds her favorite doll with its head and arms removed. She asks everyone in the house, but no one admits to doing it. The older sister has no choice but to spend an uneasy night alone at a hotel. The next day, before the search and rescue operation begins, the horse that the younger sister rode away on suddenly runs back into the crowd with a pool of blood on its neck. The sheriff immediately leads everyone to search the woods, but they only find another group of dead horses with bullet wounds to their heads and the identification chips on their necks removed, making it impossible to identify their owners. The older sister believes that her younger sister must have been kidnapped by someone. After a full day of searching, the older sister returns home and falls asleep immediately from exhaustion. She dreams of her childhood when their mother gave them different bracelets to tell the two daughters apart. Suddenly, the older sister wakes up with a start and immediately goes to search her jewelry box. Sure enough, she finds the doll's arm inside, with her younger sister's bracelet tied around it. There is also a photo of them in the jewelry box. The older sister immediately realizes that her younger sister might be at the waterfall behind the photo. She sets off immediately and arrives at the waterfall where she sees her younger sister's doll. Moving forward, she finds her younger sister's clothes with the head of her own doll placed on top. The older sister is startled. After calming down, she opens the notebook on the ground and finds a message from her younger sister wishing her a happy birthday. The younger sister says she has experienced both of their lives and it's time to make a choice. The older sister seems to realize something. She puts on her younger sister's clothes and jewelry, walks into the forest, picks up a rock, and hits herself hard on the head, creating the same wound as her twin sister. Dressed in her younger sister's clothes, she returns to the small town, deciding to impersonate her identical twin sister to uncover the truth behind her disappearance. She skillfully uses her younger sister's manner of speaking to discuss her own disappearance with everyone. She says she was knocked out by horse thieves and passed out in the woods. When she woke up, her horse was nowhere to be found, so she had to walk home. The horse thieves were wearing ski masks, making it impossible to tell who they were. The sheriff finishes taking notes and prepares to leave, but suddenly turns around and asks which side the wound is on. The older sister thinks for a moment and says it's on the right side, but the sheriff says the horse that ran back had blood on its left side.